And I'm going to start with 61. Why did the colonists fight the British? As I am talking, students, I also want you to speak, okay, to practice. You don't have to open your audio, but I want you to practice. Why did the colonists fight the British? And then we have the question. We have different answers. Let me make this a little smaller here. Okay, I think this is better. Okay, so we have several options. Because of high taxes, that's one. Remember, students, words in parentheses are optional. Taxation without representation, you don't have to memorize this, okay? Only if you want to. Because the British Army stayed in their houses, that's another option. Because they didn't have self-government, okay? So we have three different answers. Choose the easiest one for you. In my case, I would choose because of high taxes. Okay, next. 62. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? And we have only one possible answer. Thomas Jefferson. Remember, words in parentheses are optional. So if you don't want to say the name, if you only want to say Jefferson, you'll be fine. Okay? Question 63. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? One possible answer, July 4th, 1776. Don't get confused, students, with the adoption of the Declaration and when was the Declaration of Independence written. Okay, these are two different things. Okay, I'm going to cover that in a moment. 64. There were 13 original states. Name 3. Notice here, we have all of the different states, and you need to memorize only 3. So we have New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. I always tell my students to look for the woman. For example, Carolina, Virginia, and Georgia. Or you can only say North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. And there you go, you have your 3 names, right? Or 3 states or 3 colonies. You could also memorize New Hampshire, New York, and New Jersey. The woman or the new?
Woman.
The woman.
The new.
The new. Okay, whatever is easier for you, okay? But choose either or. Remember, we're doing this to help you memorize. Question 65. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What happened at the, where is it? What happened at the Constitutional Convention? And we have the Constitution was written or the Founding Fathers wrote the Constitution. So choose either or, whatever is easier for you, okay? I think this one is easier. The Constitution was written. And then, when was the Constitution written? Escrita, el pasado. 1787. Okay? So noten aquí, fue escrita en el 87 y fue adoptada en el 76. Okay, 67. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. And then we have different names. Madison, Hamilton, Jay, or Publius. My recommendation is to choose Jay or John Jay, so you can connect, students, this name with John Roberts or with Mike Johnson. Okay, these are very similar. They start with the same letters. So my recommendation is John Jay. Then 68. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? And then we have different options here. U.S. diplomat, oldest member of the Constitutional Convention, first Postmaster General of the United States, writer of the Poor Richard's Almanac, started the first free libraries. My recommendation here is U.S. diplomat. is the easiest one, the shortest one, okay? Make sure, students, you are highlighting the questions on your book. 69. Who is the father of our country? George Washington, or if we only say Washington, we're good, okay? Same answer here. Who was the first president? And the same person, Washington. Be careful, students, with Washington, okay? Notice we have 3 consonants together with this name. The N, the G, and the T, right? 3 consonants together. So be careful when you are writing this name. We use this name for the first president, the father of our country, and also for the capital of the United States, Washington, D.C. Okay? All right, and we continue with question 71 next week. Do you have any questions, students? Preguntas.